We're live.
What's up, Nick Nation? We're back to another episode of the Nicky Gordo Show. Well, remember, it's always us versus them. Don't care about them. Never have, never will. The day will never, ever come. So it's us versus them. I have Mikey with me. Thanks for coming back, Mikey, even though last week you ditched me and left wherever the hell you went.
It was my birthday.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't here. It was my birthday last Wednesday.
No, it wasn't. You're lying. It was your,
I
it was
swear
your
to
wife's
God.
birthday.
It was my birthday. And I worked all day. And I was like, I'm going to go home to cut a cake with my family at 7.
You always say happy birthday to your boy?
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember him saying it.
Happy birthday, Mikey.
Thank you. Yeah.
Did you say happy birthday to Nick on his birthday?
I always say happy birthday to Nick on his birthday.
Eddie TG said, nice haircut. Thank you, brother. This is the haircut of an alpha. Oh, and I want to address this. So we're in process. Our YouTube, we reached a certain threshold of money. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. So we had to get verified with YouTube. So the badges got taken away. Everything got taken away from everybody for a day because we had to give our IDs. We had to do everything. We had to do everything by the books. So you guys will get your Nick Nation badges back in like a day or two at most, and everything goes back to normal.
Cool.
We're supposed to drop this cool video tomorrow on Scientology. We interviewed, well, Mikey wasn't here, he left me. I interviewed a head Scientologist leader. His family was part of Sea Org. We're postponing it till next week because YouTube is handling their arrangements of getting us verified. We had to send an ID, so it's just a little backed up a few days.
You're just informing people on YouTube's monetization policy. like they give a fuck.
Yeah, well, they don't have their badges, so they're probably kind of pissed.
Yeah, you're right.
And Darius said, okay, I was wondering about that. Thank you for addressing it. Yeah, so you guys will get your badges back in about a day or two, right? And then everything goes back to normal, maybe in the middle of the night. So depending on that, you guys might get a new video tomorrow. Every Thursday we drop videos, or we might need to wait for the weekend. I'll keep you guys updated. Follow us on Instagram or on the community chat to be up to date with all our episodes and everything. You know what pissed me off today?
What pissed you off?
So I'm driving, right? It's always driving, but it didn't happen while I was driving. I stopped at this new, it's really cool, it's a coffee shop, right? Get a cup of coffee, etc. And this guy said he was allergic to nuts.
Yeah.
So he didn't want like hazelnut syrup, whatever. And in my head, I'm like, you have to be kind of like a PUSSY to have an allergy to nuts.
You just keep going with the story. I don't agree with you, but you can keep going.
It's just your body being weak. Think about it. If you were to go to the gym as a man every single day, train, eat healthier, maybe take out the modified GMOs and gluten and bullshit out of your body, you can reverse these allergies.
Okay.
There's been studies. So
our boy Rain from
Yeah.
the UK, he's got a peanut allergy.
yeah.
So you think he's a pussy?
I'm Rain's a pussy. I love him. He'll probably beat my ass, but he's a pussy.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Listen,
dude. He was born with a fucking allergy. I'm
Hey.
sorry to curse. I'm so sorry.
You know
to
what's
curse.
crazy? Everyone had all but 6, and since the day of dawn, right? Since
Yeah.
the whole record label. Oh my God, Nick, you're the first one to get us canceled. I'm here strong. It's everybody else. But continue.
He was born with an allergy. What do you want him to do about it? Do you think Dad is any less of a man?
Oh, 100% because he can't eat cheese?
He can't eat cheese.
Yeah, 100%. He walks into a restaurant. Yo, can I get a burger, no cheese? Well, first thing first, I'm like, you're weird and you're insane and you look stupid.
Yeah.
And I think you're a pussy. Think about it.
Hey, yo, watch your mouth.
I can say the P word, but what I'm saying is this, right? It's been proven, Dr. Sebi, right, made these diets that, you eat alkaline and do all this stuff and it reverses symptoms in your body. So if you stop being a beta, right, and go to the gym, maybe take some tea, take some peptides, right, start doing stuff like that, really putting this momentum in your body, you won't be this person allergic to peanuts. Allergies is just code word for your body saying, I'm weak and I need help. I'm not allergic to anything. And I'm the most alpha man out here.
You're not an alpha man.
100% I am.
You've got
My haircut looks nice.
Dude, you look like a lesbian You look like a lesbian who goes to Blue Martinis on Saturdays.
Brother, I got this haircut so I can infiltrate the other side. That's how much I care about this podcast. That's how much I care about Nick Nation. Oh, you got a they them haircut. You know what? I got this haircut on purpose to infiltrate.
You look like a
One
butch.
thing about the
You look like a butch that works at Cricket Wireless.
one thing I will say about the left side is, you know, they got some cool haircuts. I will agree with that. The left got some cool haircuts, and they can make good coffee. Food, no. Food, they suck at making food. But they can make a good coffee, and they can give me a good haircut.
I don't think they make good coffee. I think it's like too taxed.
I'm not talking about price. I'm not talking about price here. I'm talking about quality.
Okay.
You don't think so?
It's
Dude,
okay.
the woke can make a good coffee.
It's okay, dude. It's all the same expensive coffee machine. Like, once you get the Ferrari of coffee machines, anybody can make good coffee. You know what I mean? And then what? Dude, it's just overpriced bullcrap, man. I was at, dude, JCPenney's going downhill.
JCPenney doesn't exist anymore, I think.
No, there's still some. But I was in Dadeland Mall the other day with my wife and my kids, and there's like a farmer's market at JCPenney. First store I see is like some ritzy, like coffee farmer's market store in a JCPenney. Get this though, they don't have the prices for anything. You know what I mean?
JCPenney?
Yeah, no, because it was like this. It was a pop up. You know what I mean? It was like this ritzy, lived out pop up for coffee. Anyways, we pull up. Natalie wanted a coffee. There's no prices on it. By the time you're paying for it, it's $11.
Yeah, I think
That's messed up.
Yeah, 100%.
That's messed up.
I think
for
they
a
should.
latte.
I think they should get their company shut down. I would never do that. It's insane. You could pay me $11 for a coffee, dude. The left is going insane. I've said this. They're charging you $13 for a coffee, $15 for a bag of almonds.
Yeah, almond prices are crazy.
And then they just do, like, everyone's making like these matcha stand. Like, there's this new matcha stand in Miami. And dude, first of all, matcha tastes like grass. Matcha flavored cookies are cool, sure, right? Like, that's my one meal that I'll be like, I'm beta, I'm a pussy, I'm a cuck when I eat matcha flavored candy, sure, run it like that. But matcha in general tastes like dog water. But what do they do?
What?
They infiltrate the mind. They break the matrix. They make all the girls think matcha's cool. They make all the girls think matcha gives them six packs. They make all the girls think that they can drive now because they drink matcha, right? And then all the cucks come, oh my God, if I drink matcha, I can get a girl because now girls love me and now I'm drinking matcha. But it tastes like shit. And then you sell this matcha for $20.
Maybe.
You know what I noticed? Mike has a kid and Mike has another kid on the way, and you're turning PC on me. Like, you're really turning PC on me.
I'm not turning
You're
PC.
turning PC. Because let me tell you something. I can have a kid right now. I'll call my son the F word. I don't care. And if I told him earlier, I can have a daughter, and at 15 years old, I'm going to make a joke and be like, you can't drive. You shouldn't be able to vote. I'm still going to make these jokes. But Mike is turning PC on me nowadays.
Man, I don't know, man. I guess the matcha thing in like through your lens right now. You know, we're just living two different lives, bro. I think that's why I'm here. I think that's why it's kind of fun, bro. Like
Conrad said he's kind of woke. I'm gonna try to break out the wokeness, right? Because that's not my thing. Besides that, you know what I also hate? I like it for some reason. Sometimes
What?
when I'm out in public and I see a disabled person with a dog, a service animal, I respect it, right?
Yeah.
You have a service animal because you have some sort of disability. You're blind or you're deaf or something. But don't feed me this load of bullshit, right? That you have a service animal because you have depression, because you have anxiety, right? Like anytime I see a service animal in public, right? Especially with a woman, I'm like, hooker, prostitute. That's what comes to my head, right? I don't know why that's what it is. And when I see a guy in public with the service animal, I'm like, cuck. What are you doing? Why are you bringing your animals into a store? Unless you are physically handicapped and you need it, right? You shouldn't be able to bring a service animal into a store because they're not a service animal. They change it and they make, oh, it's a service animal. It's not. It's an emotional support animal. An emotional support animal is a bunch of shit. It's not real. There's no such thing as an emotional support animal. What's he supporting you from? Words? No, really. What is this dog
I don't
supporting
know.
you from?
I don't know, dude. I think dogs can help out a lot, actually.
Yes, if you're really disabled. That's what I'm saying. If you are really disabled.
No, but also like in like the worst time of your life, in the worst time.
Okay,
of your
but I'm
life,
not talking about you being depressed. I'm talking about you going to Publix to get a rotisserie chicken, a loaf of bread, eggs, cheese, ham, and vegetables. Why does your dog need to come with you if you are not disabled?
I get what you're saying.
I'm not talking about going to a park. I'm not talking about going on a trip on a plane to a beach. No, I'm talking about why is your dog coming with you to Publix if you are not disabled?
I get that. Yeah, like if you're not disabled, maybe your dog shouldn't come to goddamn Publix. No, I'm with you. I agree with that. Yeah. So where are you going with that?
I'm just saying, I think we need to stop making it so easy because there's a website that you can make your dog a service animal. I think we still like America's full of fraud. We gotta start chipping at it.
I think Publix kind of stopped the. Well, how easy is it to make your dog a service animal?
Bro,
One thing is an emotional support animal. That's where it was like kind of easy.
Yeah, service animal's a little
But
harder.
service animal's a little harder.
Yeah,
right?
but dude, these Publix workers are kind of stupid, right? You upload a little paperwork. You say you're depressed. Your doctor gave you some SSRIs. You don't even got to prove it. And then boom, what happens next? Your dog's an emotional support animal.
Yeah, man. I like taking my dogs a lot of places, you know?
Taylor said, I got my cat ESA just so I didn't have to pay rent for him. And yes, Nick, it was so easy online. Yeah.
Yeah, emotional support animal.
Yeah, it's so easy. Like, if you do it for that type of stuff, like to pay rent, like kudos to you, like hats off to you. You're finessing the system. I love it. But brother, when I'm in Publix, right, I don't want your dog to bark at me when I'm trying to buy a loaf of bread. You get me?
Yeah.
Dog shouldn't be in public, in a supermarket. Like what, you so anxious you need a public service animal? Anywhere else is cool, at a park, on a plane, at a beach, that's fine. But really?
What about vaping in public?
Vaping in public? I don't care if you vape in public.
I care.
If you vape in public?
It's annoying. I don't want the vapor like to hit my goddamn plate of food, especially at restaurants.
Wait, but what do you mean by public?
Like when we're like the other day when we were all at we were all eating food together and like you're just taking rips of your vape.
Okay.
I think it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting.
What's disgusting about it? It's not real.
You're ripping your vape and then like blowing it and the smoke's just like spreading. It's
Yeah, but
disgusting.
a vape is an NPC cig. It doesn't exist. The smoke's not real. It's a mirage.
I still don't want it to hit my face or my food. That's kind of like, it's disgusting. It's not. How can you say it's not real? It's goddamn. It's passing me by, bro.
Yeah, but
it's hitting my eyelids.
But if you blow a cig on a plate of food, your food will taste like that cig. If you blow a vape on that plate of food, your plate of food will not taste like that vape.
My plate of fluid's gonna taste like your passion fruit berry whatever vape that you're ripping, dude.
Well, my passion fruit berry vape tastes better than the muzzy dish that you're eating at the halal restaurant, to be honest.
It wasn't at a halal restaurant.
Okay, well, I'd like to use my common sense, and that's why I think you went to go eat.
I'm saying it's when we were together. We were at a halal restaurant. We weren't. We were at Fogo.
I don't recall that. But you know what did piss me off the other day too, Mikey? Actually, everything pisses me. What pisses you off?
What pisses me off?
Yeah, besides vaping in your food.
Nick's one of them.
I don't piss anyone off. I just keep it real. That's why people get mad at me.
You don't remember your friend's birthday?
Huh?
The fact that you don't remember your friend's birthday?
What pisses me off is like I know one thing for sure. Like whoever rides passenger in your car should never do signals for traffic. You know what I mean? So like if you're riding with me shotgun and you're waving somebody to go and I'm driving the car.
Did your wife do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a woman.
Dude, I almost ran somebody over the other day. You know what I mean?
But see, that's your. You know what that shows me?
What?
That you can't listen to your wife about driving. You can listen to your wife about certain things like, you know, matching clothes, how to wash your clothes, how to fold your socks, like women stuff, right? Yeah. But dude, taking advice about driving, and you see how quick I caught it. I like, dude, you could have been with anyone. I was like, you were with the girl. So taking advice from a woman on driving is like taking advice.
But it's not on driving. She was just, she was like, she was almost like coordinating traffic on my behalf, like we're this connected unit. But like I'm behind the steering wheel. You get me? Like I don't want you. Like, dude, sometimes she's like waving other cars, you know. And I'm like, babe, I'm driving the car right now. Don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
we might get in an accident because I'm not aware of what the hell you're doing.
Listen, if you don't have a wiener under your legs, and I've said this, if you don't have a wiener between your legs, like you should not drive. We take away licenses.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, I think we do. In the grand scheme of things, majority of my chat will agree with me. If you don't have a wiener between your legs, you shouldn't drive. I'll go a step further. They shouldn't vote. Hey, they shouldn't. I don't think they should vote, and I don't think they should drive.
Name top 5 women drivers. I'll wait.
Yeah, there's no top 5. Think about it. Anyone who's ever won at a NASCAR event or a F1 Formula event or F1 event has never been a chick. There has never been a #1 chick racer. Think about it. There's never been a #1 chick racer.
Yeah, but also,
but what?
Let's be honest here.
But what?
Racing. It's kind of.
Racing's hard.
It's hard.
Like an F1 Formula.
Racing's hard.
And to be an F1 driver when you're hitting like 300 miles per hour or whatever, going that quick is insane.
No, yeah, it's no. It's cool. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. But like, I'm
look,
talking
Taylor
about...
just said this. Nah, I suck at driving. My car insurance is $300 a month.
Is that a dude?
It's a chick.
How do you know Taylor Allen's a chick?
Because it's a chick.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sucks. It sucks. I'm just saying, like, okay, there's a lot of dudes that are like JDM racers. You know what I mean? How do you feel about a dude with a goddamn spoiler on a I don't know, on a Scion?
Listen, I have some homies that are JDM people, and some are cool and some are lame. It's a 50-50 thing.
I don't know. You know, that's what I mean too. It's just
like, I think like
it's kind of annoying over there too. You know what I mean? I want to go to Wawa and I want to get my stuff and leave. I don't want to hear your exhaust in the parking lot. You know what I mean? That's how I feel, dog.
Like the other day, right? We went to, you know what? I'm gonna say I don't care. We went to Tacos and Tattoos, right? And there's a bunch of pussies on the side, right? And they're just revving their motorcycle all day. Like, shut up. Why are you revving your engine 100 times? Like, people who ride their motorcycles 100 times and rev it are annoying.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
No, I think they're super annoying, especially if they have like custom patches. They're not really doing anything. And just like custom patches on a cutoff.
I think custom.
You know, it's
I
just
think
like
it's
super like
unless you're like,
lame.
dude, listen. If you're a Mongo or a Hell's
No.
Angel,
Okay, that's
like
different.
sure, you'll beat my ass.
Okay, yeah,
you
that's
can do it.
badass. That's sick. That's sick. But if you're like taking your Harley down to the Keys with like your 5 biker friends, and you guys got a patch that says like, you know, I don't know, reeling big fish
Or Key West Lime Keys, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, then that's, you know, it's kind of sus. You guys want to go over the talking?
Jose
shit?
Olvero said Danica was a pro NASCAR driver. She was good behind the wheel.
Danica, yeah, you said Danica.
Listen, Jose. Even if she is,
read.
she probably wasn't that good. Who'd she compete against? Nobody. Who's the #1 driver right now? What's his name?
Tyler Hamilton.
Well,
Hamilton, right?
no, dude, it's a 19-year-old Italian kid.
That's
now.
who's #1, right?
Yeah, for a Mercedes.
Brother, the men take it. What do we have on the list today, Dad?
19-year-old. Wow.
Okay, let's go. We can go to fast food and homeless.
Wait, before that, if we can we go to the one that I sent you that I really want to talk about Texas is having that day?
What, is it on here? Is it on the thing, guys? Or what?
The one that I sent to Polly. You know what I'm talking about, Polly? About the Texas day?
Muslim only event.
Yep.
Okay, what's that?
So, check this out. I think, and you don't have to play. I just want to see the picture where we can. You can play it too. Go ahead.
There's also a picture. Okay.
Water Park in Grand Prairie, and they're having an Epic EID at Epic Indoor Park, and it's coming up in June. This is a publicly owned water park that the taxpayers pay money to support, and as a
I'll just put the photo.
Okay, so it's a publicly owned water park, and what? It's only for Muslim people for that day?
Yes.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I'm super against it, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a water park in Texas Because right now what's happening in Texas, in certain city, one city or certain city, they're trying to make it Muslim only, mosque only, which I think is insane. Because if I wanted to build a city that's only Christians or only Catholics, I'm going to have a problem. I'm going to be called a bigot. Like, that's insane, right? There shouldn't be cities that are only something, because then you just become, someone that likes segregation. Well, I'm going with this is I think it's kind of messed up that it's a pool day and it's only Muslims allowed. What if I want to go? Why can't I go? And why is the dress code burqas? You're going to a pool. You're going to a pool, brother. Put on a t-shirt or a bikini or swim trunks and go for a swim. There's no reason to go swimming with a burqa on. It kind of defeats the purpose. It's like taking a shower with stinky clothes and then wearing the stinky clothes to sleep. When are you even taking the clothes off? You're not. You can't have a pool party and say attire is burqas. That's like me saying, hey, Khan, you did a great job. Let's go to dinner tomorrow, but eat before dinner. You're not going to eat at dinner now. It's retarded. It doesn't make sense. You can't have a pool party and wear burqas.
So what should they be doing? They should
ban it. Ban it. We got to ban it. 100%. You can't have a Muslim-only pool day. Why can't I have a Christian-only pool day? Or the minute I say Christian-only pool day or Catholic-only pool
has
day.
that happened before?
No one's made a Christian-only pool day. And if they have, they're not announced that we're making flyers. You get me? Like maybe a church does it. Community, people, members of my church, I'm having this type of day. Sure. But they don't broadcast it live in public. It's insane.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there has had to have been a Christian-only pool day at one point. You know?
Biggie 945 said, bro should worry about a diet before worrying about someone else's culture. Hey, F that culture. You know why? Because my king didn't marry a 9-year-old. I said it, right? Nick Nation. My king didn't marry a 9-year-old, and I'll stand on that, brother. Christianity, we're not marrying 9-year-olds. Catholicism, we're not marrying 9-year-olds.
Huh.
I need to get that off my chest. So Biggie, right here, big guy.
Damn. W's.
You want to do the homeless one?
I mean, yeah.
We're homeless and eat a lot of fast food, and we're really grateful for that because I don't want to cook while I'm in the tent. Cooking is a lot without a proper kitchen. So I'm really grateful that I can just order food, even though it's unhealthy, order food at the drop of a dime and just eat. We don't have to worry about preparing the food, cleaning the dishes without a sink. It's so hard to do all that every single day. So we're going to make sure when we leave, we go hard on being healthy. Make sure our methylation process is up. Make sure we get all of our nutrition and we meeting all our macronutrients and all that extra stuff. Protein first.
Honey?
We're going to make sure we do everything when we leave. So while we
the
getting
spices
takeout,
on
we're going
the-
to
on the
enjoy it
apples?
because it is
Disgusting.
good.
Hey,
It
she's
tastes
pretty
real
big for
good.
being
Me and her
homeless.
have
These
good memories together,
are
getting
two
all this
disgusting human beings. Listen, I'm all for helping people. I'm all for helping, homeless people. I'm all for it. But if you're homeless and you want help, you better act like you want help. You can't be living in a tent outside and saying, I don't want to pay rent, so I'm saving money. Well, the point of saving money is to get a house, right? Like, why else do you save money? To live, to invest, to do stuff like that. And dude, listen, his chick, she's about 350 pounds. You have to order 5 things from a menu every time you go out to eat. Like, now you're enabling her. And as a woman, right? Like, if I'm a chick, I want my man to protect and provide for me, right? Because that's what women want from men: protection, stability, stabilization, being provided for, right? But your man's not doing that. Your man's making you live outside in the heat, and you're fat, and you're taking dumps in the tent. That's insane. Like, I'm big. I hate being outside when it's too hot. What are you going to do living outside? It's disgusting. You don't think that about homeless people?
I just, my only thing is, like, were they door dashing?
There had to be door dashing or eating.
That's crazy, bro. Like, I would not be doing that if I was homeless. I'd be trying to save as much as I could.
Yeah, if
You
I'm
know what I mean?
homeless, I'm gonna be making food in my
Does
tent.
DoorDash have like some EBT stuff where you can like use your EBT to DoorDash something?
I don't know, but if they do, they should.
Because like I don't know, bro. DoorDash is expensive. Like if I'm homeless, I'm saving every single penny. I'm not gonna be DoorDash. I actually don't even DoorDash. anymore.
And listen,
It's gotten to that point now. It's so expensive. I refuse to DoorDash.
oh, I'll go
You know what I
unless I'm in the middle of something and I can't leave. I'll go pick it up. But this is my thing. You said EBT. I'm all for EBT and food stamps to be given out, but it has to be tested. You get me? Like if there's a family, right, and they have kids, and they're working and they're struggling, you get them food stamps. But two homeless people that are on social media making content, and you can physically clearly see that they don't care, bro, take their food stamps away. Put them in the Hunger Games. That's what we should do. We should put them, and I said this, put them in the Hunger Games. Let them fight. I'll pay good money. Think about it. A little Hunger Game, like today in Miami, Florida, we're hosting the annual Hunger Game homeless people in Homestead. 200 of our fittest competitors. Brother, I'm bringing my boys. I'm paying top dollar, and we can sell tables. Think about it. Is that illegal?
Yeah, I think so.
How is it illegal? It's no different than the
'Cause
UFC.
they're gonna no, because in the Hunger Games they die, right? So you just
Well,
want
people blank in UFC, right? And fighting, it happens. People get CTE.
yeah.
I say that. Listen, those two homeless people are calling nothing for society. Let's do a little Hunger Games. Let's go to Homestead.
I think some people though find it interesting on how they're living. I mean, at this point they might be monetizing off of it, you know, and we're talking about it right now. That's what's happening right now. Like right now, I watch a lonely, depressed man in China. His name is Zaza. His YouTube channel is Zaza from China. I watch him every single night before bed. He's just a Chinese guy living alone, depressed, and he just walks around China at nighttime and he eats alone. And I find it interesting. And he's depressed. And he's just eating random food.
Yeah, but Chinese
Some people find this homeless couple interesting, maybe. Not me, not you, obviously. We don't. Not a lot of people here, but some people do if they keep making this content. You know what I mean?
I like Chinese people. This guy said, Church Blunts, homeless have better health care than others, sadly, especially in California. Yeah, because Newsom ruined that state to the ground. You can do whatever you want. Doesn't matter anymore. Hey, listen, if you want free health care, join the homeless population. What else do we have, Dad?
We have Sneo.
Oh, this pissed me off, yeah. This one got me hot.
This is basically where every single person here in Sydney, Australia, even all the way some interstate die, they come here, they get washed on this table.
But you didn't get the beginning of it, right, Paulie?
The whole thing with
Put the
washing
next
our
slide,
body
Dad.
in Islam.
On the day that the hearings for the Royal Commission began, I can now reveal that Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke's department has let a blatant anti-Semite into the country. This is Nicholas Ken Debelinthese, better known by his online name, Sneo. He's an American YouTuber and social media personality. His ideology seems to be a confused mix of Islamist extremism and neo-Nazi.
Where do you live?
In the center.
Pause
next
real
to
quick,
Tel
Dad.
Aviv.
All right, so Mikey, I'll break it down for you because I was watching this other thing earlier. So Australian, right? Going on the shitter sometimes, right? So they banned, I think, like 5, like super important Israeli people for going into Australia, but they let Sneo in. And guess what? The first thing he did when he went inside,
What do you do?
he talked to that dude who was in the first video, and his son is in jail for being an ISIS member and like offing somebody.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of crazy, right? That, listen, you can ban who you want from your country. If you don't like something, cool, I don't care, right? But it's kind of weird that there's already a crazy issue going on, and you ban someone for saying something about, you ban someone from your country for being from Israel, right? But you let
Who do they
the
ban?
Australian government.
Who do they
It was
ban
like
from
five
Israel?
high well, I forgot what they were, but like they were in the government, like just 5 of them, right? It was like 2 chicks and 3 dudes. Couldn't come in the country, you're banned, you're not coming inside. But then Sneo goes in and then he interviews a guy whose son is in jail for 30 years in a maximum security prison in Australia for blanking. I think it was like an army person, and he's ISIS. So I'm just saying, I think it's crazy that, like, you know, Australia bans people for whatever, but oh, you are an ISIS member? Come on, do it. You're a Muslim extremist? Come do it. We don't care. And that's why shit gets me hot about the thing in Texas.
Oh yeah. My bad, dude. It's like past my bedtime right now. But I'm with you, bro. And I had to Google this to make sure that you were like telling the truth. And yeah, it said as of mid-2025, Australia has imposed targeted sanctions, including travel bans on specific high-profile Israeli government officials. So yeah, you're spot on. You know, I had to Google this just to make sure, but yeah, you're right.
I'm telling you,
Crazy.
I know a little bit about a lot. It's just crazy. You like if you want to ban, they want to ban Israelis. Cool, sure. I don't care. I don't live in Australia. Not my issue. Don't care. But if you do that, you got to do the same thing. You can't just be like, oh, you're Muzzy, come in. You got me like, oh, your son's in ISIS. Cool, let's interview you. It's insane. And that's what I'm saying, bro. The whole world's kind of effed right now.
Dude, it's really hard to get into Australia though.
Yeah,
Like,
it is super hard. But that's what I'm saying. Sneako's really Islamic extreme, goes and interviews an Islamic extremist in Australia, but you ban someone from Israel. It's kind of weird. Now, I'm not saying that everyone's there is innocent, right? Everyone's crooked somehow, but you got to be the same to everybody.
I'm so sorry. I don't know who the hell Sneko is.
He's a streamer.
But what do you mean by him being Islamic extreme? What does that
Islamic
mean?
extreme?
Yeah.
There's Muslims, which
Yeah.
are chill. If you're Muslim, you're fine, right? Just how if you're Jewish, you're fine. If you're Christian, you're fine. If you're Catholic, you're fine.
Uh-huh.
But then there's extremists, right? And I think the radical extremists from any religion give everybody a bad name. Like there's a Muslim, it's cool, right? But then you have the radical ones. Wear the burqa every day. Don't do this. Don't do that.
So what is
super strict?
What is Sneko?
I think he's an extremist. I don't like him. I mean, I don't like
What's
him.
he talk about? What's he saying?
He says that Israel run the world, Muslims are this, they're the greatest religion in the world, F everybody else, like super, super pro Muslim. I would go more, but I'd rather talk about it when I can long format when I'm not censored on live.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, he
That
talks
makes
more like
sense.
that.
That makes sense.
He's just super, super pro Islam. I'm not.
I'm pro Bluey.
What's that? The TV show?
Yeah.
What else do we have, Dad?
It comes out of Australia. That's why I said it. You know, it's Australia's biggest export right now is a kid's cartoon.
I have this tattoo on my rib cage that says 1 + 1 = 11.
Yes. Oh, my parents say that all the time.
Yeah, do they?
My parents say 1 + 1 is not
A 2.
Karen. It's 11.
It's 11. And it's a metaphor.
That's a perfect marriage.
You don't shape shift and
Never.
bend to change
Yeah.
and mold yourself into a different structure than you were before you met the person. You stand side by side, equal, stronger, more cosmic. The number 11 is greater in mathematical terms than the number 2 anyway.
I like where she was going with it.
Yo,
but
you're
in the
losing
end-
me.
But in the end, she lost me.
Mikey's losing. I'm telling you, dude. Mikey isn't the same Mikey I had in the beginning of the Nicky Gordo show. You're turning leftist on me. But I think she's cooked. Midway after hearing, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be rude at all. Like once a girl starts speaking, bro, like unless it's my mom and my girlfriend, like I'm zoning out, bro. Like shut up. You guys would agree with me on that? Polly, I know you do. That's why I rock with you the most here. When you go on a flight, you're getting first class. When a chick starts talking, bro, I'm just zoning out. Like, what are you talking about? 1 + 1 = 11. Like, no, it doesn't. 1 + 1 = 2. H2O is water. Oxygen is what you breathe, right? You can't drink gas. Like, these are common denominators and everything. So when a chick comes and tries to be, spiritual or quirky or whatever it is, it just doesn't make sense.
To me, though, she was like talking about wasn't she talking about her tattoo and how it was like symbolic and it had a meaning? It was like
Yeah, but 1 + 1 = 2. 1 + 1 = 11.
Okay, does that? Dude, I have certain tattoos that mean something other than like the way it literally looks. You know what I mean? Like I have a fucking gator on me, but it's a gator because to me it represents Florida. Right?
Yeah.
Like you have crybaby on your knuckles, but what else does it represent, right? You have another tattoo that says what was it?
Which one?
It found return to Kefalonia,
Yeah.
and it's you sitting on a bed of baklava, right?
Yeah.
Is it super literal, or is there something else behind that?
It's
You know?
no. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
But
there's got to be like meaning.
But I have a
behind,
tattoo that
she's
says-
like trying to give you meaning behind her tattoo is all. And like, yeah, it's kind of corny. It's a corny tattoo. That's what I'm trying to get at. I get where she was going with it. It's corny.
yeah, but my tattoo means if lost, return to Kefalonia. Yeah, it's literal. Like if I lost, return here. Like
yeah, I thought that
that's
one
like
was
saying
funny.
if I'm lost. No, but what I actually mean is, you know, I like to eat this on Tuesday nights. Like it doesn't make sense. Once again, women just aren't as smart as men, and that's why, believe it or not, trans women in sports have been banned even in chess. Have you known that? You can Google that.
Who's
Trans women, right? Because you know, like some states you can't be trans and play with girls. In some states you can, like California.
okay?
So they've been passing laws that like chess is considered a sport, right? There's chess tournaments. And if you're trans, man to woman, you can't play in a woman's division. Chess.
Okay.
Because they're a bit smarter. What do you mean no? It's proven facts. It's facts.
Yeah, sure. I get it. But like, we would both get smoked by like a decent female chess player.
I mean, yeah, because I don't play chess like that. I know the basics, but obviously it's like,
you know the basics.
yeah.
Can you? Never mind.
I know the basics of chess. If I'm playing chess, I can play. But yeah, it's like, can I shoot a basketball? Sure. But if I play with a D-leaguer, he's going to whoop me because he's a basketball player. So I hope that a bottom barrel woman chess player can beat me because I do not play chess. That's the issue. If I barely play, someone who's even at the lowest league should be able to beat me.
Yeah. Also, you know that a lot of chess players start going downhill like in their 30s. Like there's a time when like cognitively you're at your prime, and it's in your 20s for chess with like your elo. 20s to like early 30s. Once you reach your late 30s, it's kind of downhill from there. So like you'll get smoked. Like a really good pro player would probably get smoked by like a up and coming kid with a high elo in his 20s, because they start losing, like, it's really true. Like you lose like brain cells almost
When you're
like,
a boomer?
no, as you get older, you like start you can process things a bit slower. You start processing things a bit slower.
I mean, yeah, I feel like when you're young, you're probably like way
Yeah.
quicker. What, Con? Talking about you. You're fucking almost 40.
No, I'm talking about it when you have to do like high level calculations. Like, dude, these people are thinking about like 20 different outcomes at one time, dude. You know, you get tired thinking like that, dude. Yeah.
I do 100 things a goddamn day. You know what?
That's very unproductive. You gotta read this book called The One Thing.
You and Dad talk about this book, but where have you guys ever applied it? Except Paulie, you do apply it.
Well, that nigga's not in the book club.
He doesn't need to be in a book club. Book clubs don't make you do anything. You don't gotta be no book club. I think book clubs are GAY. You know another thing is that?
What?
Decaf coffee. Literally, I went to I went to the supermarket the other day, and I'm buying stuff and I'm buying coffee, but one of the coffees said decaf. I'm like, why are you buying decaf coffee? Like, why are you a pussy? No, really, why are you drinking decaf coffee?
My grandmother drinks decaf coffee.
Yeah, but how old is your grandma?
93.
Okay, so she's probably worried about a heart attack because her hearts aren't that good at 90 years old. So yeah, you can't drink decaf. You can't drink caffeine at that age. I get it, right? I get it. You're 93. You know, your heart's not as good when you're younger, right? Caffeinated stuff there is different. But if you're a young adult, male or woman, and you're drinking decaf, it's like, dude, that's like drinking water that doesn't hydrate you. Drinking decaf coffee is like drinking water with a pound of salt in it. Like, why?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes you can't have like too much caffeine. You're trying to stop taking caffeine. You might try to wind off of it a bit. You know what I mean? When my wife was pregnant, she couldn't drink out. She still can't drink alcohol. So we were drinking like mocktails.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I
alcohol
mean?
is poison. Alcohol's horrible for you. I'm not gonna compare alcohol to caffeine. Caffeine's great for you.
Hey, I like caffeine. I'm a caffeine freak, dude. How many milligrams of caffeine do you think you take a day?
How many?
Yeah.
Well, I drink a coffee in the morning, so what? That's like 200, like 150 milligrams. Now I drink an energy drink, like maybe like 400.
Yeah, I think I'm up there too.
Yeah, because I'm alpha. I do this, but drinking decaf is beta. What do you drink?
I think there's nothing more beta than saying you're alpha and saying other people are beta.
I want to go through your Instagram algorithm because I really wonder what you look at.
I don't go on Instagram.
So what do you
use
do?
Social media.
You're turning NPC.
I read.
You guys
books.
are turning NPC.
I read books. I'm in a book club, and I get work done.
I get work done.
And I'm not doom scrolling.
You know, me and Mikey had this conversation earlier, and I will stand by this. We're talking about doom scrolling, right? And he said, I don't think Elon Musk doom scrolls. I was like, Elon Musk is autistic. He definitely doom scrolls, right? I think everybody who is creative, right? And is just super, super, super smart in that creative space, has a little autism, doom scrolls, and brain rots. I think brain rotting and doom scrolling open up your creativity glands, or whatever you're gonna call it.
I think, dude, I think doom scrolling just gets you more depressed and gives you more anxiety. And I've never felt better in my life than I have in the last month and a half.
What doom scroll give you anxiety?
It's not that it gives me anxiety like right away. It's just like you start being less productive by thinking, okay, let me just go on Instagram for a second. Let me see what's going on. And before you know it, you've been on Instagram for like, I don't know, an hour, 45 minutes. And you do that a few times a day thinking like, all right, let me just go on Instagram. And it's not real, bro. It's all fugazi, bro. Everyone's just showing you what they want to show you on Instagram, bro.
I mean, yeah, why does
that? It's all fake. It's all fugazi. It's not real. Everyone's fighting for your attention. Everyone is just fighting to keep you on the goddamn algorithm. I'm not doing that. I don't want to be on the algorithm. I want to be doing other stuff. I want to be alive.
You're NPC vibes for me, but I'll take it for now, sure. But I think I'll convert you. But talking about real life and life stuff, right? Next week, we got some cool stuff. We got an episode with Blair White coming. Shout out Blair White. Love her. She's great. We have a Scientology video dropping. And we have a brand new Palm Beach Pete episode coming out in like a week, right? We have a brand new Blair White episode, a Scientology video. And we have another episode with Palm Beach Pete. He's announcing something super, super cool. Super, super sick.
Yeah, I can't wait. I don't know how you pulled that off, dude. You pulled it off, bro.
Yeah, I got connection, bro. Everyone asks me, oh, how do you, brother, because I'm connected. I can do what, that's the thing, I can do what I want. I've been in this game for 13 years, brother. I know everybody and anybody. That's the crazy thing.
You know Elon Musk?
I promise you, if you really told me, Nick, I need to get in contact with Elon Musk or else I know 2 people to call and I will get you in contact with Elon Musk.
Nick?
I know 2 people to call and I will get you in contact with Elon.
Can you get me in contact with Elon Musk?
I promise you I could.
So can you do
But they're
it?
going to tell me, why do you want to get in contact? It has to be something good. There's 2 people on my phone I can call right now. I can get in contact with him. Promise you. I can't say it.
Nah, that's bullshit.
I swear I can get in contact with him. 2 of my most connected friends in the whole world.
That's BS.
One, his dad's a billionaire. The other one, his dad's 100 millionaire plus. I can get in contact with Elon if needed, 100%. Someone said, when does Palm Beach Pete album drop? He's not dropping an album, but next week we're dropping a brand new episode with him. It's going to be fun. This guy said, how much do you pay for the collab? Brother, I don't pay. You know who the hell I am? I do this shit, right? I'm connected, brother. I'm not you. I can do this for free every day. Anything I need, I have it on call. I need a Ferrari tomorrow. I can make a phone call and get a Ferrari at my front door, brother. I have connections. I'm not an NPC. You're 39 years old.
39.
38?
38.
Same thing. But yeah, it's gonna be sick. The new episodes next week I'm super excited for. And once again, chat, if our verification happens by tonight, we're gonna upload a new video tomorrow, so be on the lookout. If not, We're gonna upload it next week, so you just gotta be on like our Instagram and our community notes and see what's up.
Yeah, we've got to just figure that out, man. What else are we doing?
Do I have anything else to add or no?
I mean, yeah, if you want to keep on reacting, we got
What's this?
got some
What is it? What is it before you press play?
Says Diva,
I don't want to break Khan's MacBook right
driver
now.
mad at Cyclist,
Okay,
Black Girl Club.
you can bring the driver mad cyclist.
What happened?
I got it on video.
Did he run him over?
Yeah, 100%. I don't see anything wrong. In my honest opinion, in my humble honest opinion, I see nothing wrong at all. What's wrong with that? You're driving in the street. It's like when your mom tells you don't touch the hot stove, you touch the hot stove, you're gonna get burnt. You're driving a bike like a pussy on the street and expecting not to get hit. You know, that's when you got to get some common knowledge. Well, damn, I'm driving where there's motorized vehicles, and these motorized vehicles are technically weapons and tanks because they weigh 2,000, 3,000 pounds plus, and they're going 60 miles per hour. So maybe I shouldn't be driving my bicycle in the middle of the street. But people don't think like that because people think they have rights of way, which you don't. No one has a right of way unless you're a pedestrian in a crosswalk and you're going. But as a biker, you have no right of way.
Yeah.
I don't like them, to be honest.
Yeah, they're chameleons. Like, okay, 1 second you want to be on the street, the next second you're going to be on the sidewalk, the next second you're going to take a red, the next second you're going to get back on the street.
Listen,
it's like, make up your mind, bro.
I don't believe in The Purge, right? I think The Purge is an amazing movie. I literally love that series, every Purge. You know, blank to my head, and I had to stay, and blank to my head, and they were like, you got to go after someone. I'm going after the bikers. 100%.
The cyclists?
The cyclists.
And the bikers.
Did you ever debate a cyclist?
But yeah, they're in debate. I don't debate retards. That's the issue. I debate people with common sense, but I hate cyclists. Actually, we should get that.
Yeah,
We should get like 5. That's good.
What?
That's your next duties, guys.
What?
Okay, you, Polly. Hey, you're doing good. Take the week off, Polly.
This thing is. Alright. What were you gonna say?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? Me? Yeah. I said this thing ain't doing shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, but don't get it twisted. Polly's come around. He's up.
Polly's the man, bro. Yeah.
Can't do it without Brian.
Oh wow, look at that. Look at that, bro. Sharing the W's. I love that. I love that.
Teleprompter.
Look, man. No one likes cyclists. I think we're all in agreement that cyclists suck. But some of the homies that cycle, like Shake for instance.
Shake doesn't cycle. Shake rides his bike.
He rides his bike. Yeah,
not cycling.
That's different because he's doing his thing. He's getting his health thing on. He's riding inside like a, you know, he's got a whole circuit that he does. You know what I mean? And it's not like invasive. It's not taking over the goddamn street. You know. Like when don't you remember when we used to like ride bikes? Don't you remember that?
Oh my God, I have a great idea for a good episode. I can't say, but it's so great.
Do you remember that?
What?
You were on like tight spandex.
Yeah, but I got a bike.
We all bought bikes. This is why I think this is why he hates cyclists, bro.
No, but where were we riding our bikes? In the the dirt trails. In the dirt trails.
Yeah.
There's difference between riding a bike in the dirt trails where there's no cars and driving the street. I said it before. You can quote me. I said if you drive mountain bikes or anything in dirt trails, you are cool. The minute you take bikes to a street, you're a bitch. And that's why I don't like this, bro, because I got to say it like this.
Oh, you don't like the lives like this?
What about the city bikes when you're like downtown or like the beach? Are those acceptable?
I don't care about that. Sure.
But there's the bike lanes on the road for that separates it. You're not slowing down traffic. Like that's cool, you know?
You're like in the middle of the road.
Dude, if you're in the middle of the road, like in like a not so touristy area by Ocean Drive or something, then it's different. It's like, brother, what are you doing?
Coconut Grove, and it's just a 2-lane. Not like those things are like very small, like they're all like Ransom Everglades. Bro, and there's a cyclist holding up so much traffic as he's going down this one lane. Nobody can pass him.
Yeah, cyclists have to get. Once again, I can't say it, but they need to do something with them. Like I gotta tap them on my car or something. Like you gotta start. Like America has to stop being so soft, bro. Like,
I love your point of view from time to time. Like lately, what I've been doing because of Nick, I've been honking at people.
I honk every day.
I've been honking at people more because of you. Because I remember you said, no, I'm serious. He said on the podcast, like I feel like a few months ago, he was like, no, you have to like let people know that they're bad drivers. You have to keep them accountable, right? Of them being bad drivers. And I've been doing that. And then he's like, what's wrong? Why are you honking at so many people? I'm like, babe, I have to keep people accountable, you know? So thank you, dude.
If you don't
Thank
keep
you for
if
that.
you don't keep people accountable, they keep doing what they're doing, and you put them in this, mindset that they're always doing right. You know what I do? I honk every day. I go like this every day. Literally, I go like this every single day.
What, you flick them off too?
I always flick them off, 100%.
I mean, I thought honking that's more than enough, but you're flicking them off
All
too.
the time. Like today, I'm driving. I'm in the left lane. Is a fast lane, right? Speed limit was 60. Tell me how this person was going 40 miles per hour. 40. Speed limit 60, and you're in the left lane going 40.
On the expressway.
Yeah, so I literally go next to her. I go the same speed, and I go like this. I make sure she sees me. I go like this, and then I speed up and I cut her. I'm doing it. You have to learn. You have to learn how to drive in this country.
Have you ever considered anger management?
I don't have anger management. Because I don't get mad at people for doing the right thing. I get angry when people are retarded. Because America has normalized the normal person to be stupid. So therefore, it's being an inconvenience in my life. I was taught to be normal and be courteous. But now, when you have the whole woke left bullshit agenda normalizing people to be dumb, now you're causing a divide. And now you're causing a blockage. And now you're causing people not to like each other.
I got an idea. I have an idea. Hear me out. We go live with Nick while he's driving his car on the expressway. We give him like a speakerphone also, so he could like keep people accountable in real time. You know? Would you be down for that?
What?
If you had like your own like speaker system outside, you know how like an ice cream man like has a speaker system, or the police have.
I mean, yeah, but what if I get arrested? I'll be pissed.
Could you get arrested for that?
I'll be pissed.
like,
if I get arrested for a speaker, I'm pissed.
I don't know. I think that'd be kind of fire.
I mean, it could be cool.
Are you down to do that?
I mean, it's cool, but if I don't get arrested, if I get arrested for a speaker, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be really mad.
An in real stream driving Miami traffic with you, bro.
I don't think it's louder than those fucking cars that are loud as fuck with the engines. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I think it'd be alright. I think we should do it.
Yeah, flick them off. Hit them with a speakerphone, like you just talk from inside your car, and you hold them accountable in real life. I think it's perfect.
My dad used to throw pennies at cars on the highways that would piss him off.
One time I threw a water ball at him.
That's a good one.
He had a big thing of change in the thing, and he would just take one, just right in the right way, and he would just like, click.
Do you remember when someone threw a bottle of piss at us in Orlando?
What?
No.
Damn.
We were with
premeditated.
Swig. We were with Swig a long time ago. You don't remember that?
And driving?
We were driving. I forget what happened. I don't know if we messed up or if they messed up and we were honking at them. And then they came up to us and they threw a bottle of piss. You remember that?
I don't remember.
You were with us. You don't recall. All right.
But yeah, I'm down.
All right.
But boys, listen. Do you have anything else to talk about before I tell everyone to F off?
There's a lot. There's a fat girl in China, a fat girl in a club. I'm not putting these in here, by the way. You're looking at me.
What did the fat girl in a club do?
I don't know.
That was your WCW.
Don't ever disrespect me.
Alright, let's go. Fat girl, club in China. Reaction.
I'm in my low rise.
Oh, don't say, take off the audio. Oh.
Go back to it. No, go back to the other one. But audio off.
When there's no prospects in a 10-foot radius. Oh yeah, they're gonna leave the club.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, you get these obese girls, right? That there's this new thing, like these obese girls think they deserve the world. Like, dude, I'm sorry. Like people like to say, oh, well, I went to a club and I didn't get in. Well, yeah, right? Because like maybe in your hometown, people think you're attractive, but in the grand scheme of things, in Miami, you're a zero, right? Like, you're not getting in the club for free. No one's buying you dinner. No one's buying you drinks. No one's taking you on a date. So you can't say there's no prospects when you're a zero, right? And if I had to rate you, a 1 for existing solely. That's about it.
I'm with you, bro. You just pack it up. You go to Chili's with your girls.
I don't like
You sit
fat
down.
chicks, bro. Fat chicks that's the thing about fat chicks. They're all annoying, and they all think they deserve something. You don't even deserve a burger, to be honest. Like, you're disgusting. Like, what? What are you gonna do? I hate fat chicks. I hate the left, and I hate the woke. I hate all of them. They're literally the cancer of society.
Fat chicks?
The fat leftist woke weaponized the left side and made it a cancer.
So, okay, the fat leftist woke chicks.
Yeah, weaponized being liberal and Democrat. They weaponized it.
I don't got nothing to say about that. In regards to the video, I'll just say, yeah, like it's a TikTok video. You know, they're making it seem like.
You think they paid to get in, or they got it for free?
No, I know people that work at nightclubs. You can't. If you let those people in the nightclub, you're gonna get fired.
Yeah, you
no, 100%. I know a lot of people in the nightclub scene. If you let those girls in, you're gonna get fired. Like, you're getting fired. Beautiful. There's a couple people I don't want in my section if I go to a club, guys and girls. There's a list.
Name them.
I can't. That one, someone's gonna get mad at me. It's a long list.
Where should those girls go to enjoy their night out?
Them?
Yeah.
The bowling alley, an arcade, Applebee's.
Applebee's.
They can go to Applebee's. But realistically, she can't go anywhere. You can't go to a club. I know somebody. If she went to a club, my homies would kick her out. I've seen it. I can't say names, but like, my homie was there, let someone in by accident because he was forced, right? Like, literally, his hand got forced to do it, and then he looks at the security. He's like, and the guy's like, sold out. You can't come in. And then 2 seconds later, let someone else in. That's the truth. It's okay to allow who you want in your club. You know what I mean? It's okay to do that. If you don't want a certain person in your club, like, why? Like, what's the issue? Do whatever the hell you want.
And if you only want certain people in your water park, it's completely fine. Do whatever you want.
No, because that water park is public property. That club is private property. And this is America, not Mumdami, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, oil land, right? It's different.
No, I'm with you. I'm just trying to test your theory.
We're not a Muslim country.
I'm trying to stress test your theory. How about the fat girl in China? You want to see the fat girl in China?
Has to be American because Chinese don't create fat people, except sumo wrestlers. Yeah, she's white.
6'3",
Yep, she's white.
Big in China, and she's getting some looks from the Chinese.
You think they'll look at you like that?
Maybe my boy Zaza saw her out there.
Because being an overweight dude is normal, but being an overweight chick like that's kind of like insane. You get me?
Well, being 6'3", is
like being an
already
overweight
something.
chick in public is like seeing an aerodactyl. You get me? Like, you're gonna stop and stare. It's like, dude, what's going on with this creation?
Yo, she's big, man. I'm looking at it now again on the computer. She's big, bro.
Yeah, she's gross.
I don't know. I think she might have a deficiency. Not a deficiency. Not a deficiency, right?
No, deficiency.
What's the opposite of a deficiency? A what?
Condition.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's built like Shrek. She's built like Shrek. You know?
These
Like
retards are about to say efficiency.
Someone said that's Big Chungus.
Dude. But yeah, no, it's insane. Like I said, I'm not a fan of fat people. I barely like fat people myself. Very few fat people I like because they gotta be funny. They gotta know what they're doing. They gotta be swaggy.
What should you do about fat people on flights? Should you ban them from riding middle?
I think everyone should be banned riding middle. I think flights need to do this and stop being some money-hungry assholes. Window seat, aisle seat, no one in the middle. It's uncomfortable. It's super uncomfortable. Why are you filling it up? I get it. You're trying to make the best. You're trying to maximize your profits 100%. You don't care about the people's comfort because you care about your pocket. Sure, I get it. But it's annoying. Middle seats suck. If you book a middle seat, you are no better than a common past day Nazi.
Yeah. Damn, dude. What are you going to do now that Spirit went out of business? How are you going to get around?
I never flew Spirit. Con, I know what you're talking about because you and all your reggae friends fly Spirit. I can tell you for a fact. Con goes to these Trinidad and Tobago shows every weekend, puts braids in his hair and writes Spirit. Like, bro,
Matter of fact, there's a carnival on the 24th. You want to slide?
I would never be dead caught in that place ever a day in my life. I'd rather go to a homeless shelter.
It's healing music. That's what you need right there, bro.
There's no such thing as healing music. Yeah.
They're out of business, bro. Spirit's done for.
Spirit sucks. Dude, Spirit was one of the worst airlines ever. People were complaining about it. Yeah, they had cheap flights, right? But like, your flight's $150. Cool. But you need a bag, it's $50. Then you need to choose this, it's $50. You want water, it's $20. Like, it adds up at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, the water's crazy, dude. I only took a Spirit flight like a couple times in my life, and recently I had to take one. It was the worst experience of my life.
Yeah, I don't want to be around that many minorities.
It was the worst experience.
How many
of my life.
minorities were there?
We're all minorities in there.
Okay, listen, I'm minority, but I'm half minority. I'm half Peruvian, I'm half Greek. So I'm
Yeah.
split down the middle.
Yeah.
It's like my dad, like, you know, Greek, like, yo, Rise Crusaders,
I'll
right?
tell you this much, dude. When I got to the terminal, even the fucking oh god, I cursed again. Even the goddamn terminal is segregated from like the regular flights, and the terminal stinks. It just smells like shit. And
yeah, because you're putting 100 minorities in a room together. What do you think they're gonna make? Diamonds?
dude, it was bad.
It's gonna make a stink bomb.
It was a stink bomb for sure. I never wanted to do that again. I told my wife, you know, that basically the credits, they gave me credits. They're out of business now, dude. The hell am I gonna
So
do
they
with their
bamboozled
credits?
you.
Oh yeah.
But all right, we did an hour, Mikey.
We did it, bro.
All right, boys, check me out. Next week, we're dropping a Scientology episode. The Palm Beach P episode is coming, and the Blair White episode is coming. Hopefully, you know, the verification happens overnight, and we can drop the episode tomorrow. If it doesn't, we're going to drop an episode either this weekend or next week. But just keep up with us on Instagram and keep up with us on the community post segment of YouTube. We're going to keep you guys updated. Maybe there's a new episode tomorrow. Maybe it's this weekend. We're waiting on the verification to come back. Up to 3 days. It's going to be today, tomorrow, the next day. That's about it.